All right. So this is an exclusive interview with Jen and Sylvia Soska. First off, I don't know how it could be exclusive. They work for you, right? Like it's not like you went out and got this interview. Secondly, they've been on your channel
anymore.
They've been on your channel, like talking and on streams with you guys. It's not like
no, he means that in the way that they're exclusive with each other. You see.
Okay.
We're exclusive now.
I don't know why you guys expect him to understand the words that
he's a writer. He should understand what words mean.
As a writer.
As a writer, yeah.
But you guys put too much expectations on this man. This man has showed you his intelligence. He showed you his IQ.
He's got his 3D asset shirt in the back.
Yeah,
I love
this. What's up?
Why
with
is that the first thing you want to show, Eric?
Going down.
Dang.
Down.
We have a special interview. I am joined today by the writers of Yaira #1, Jen and Sylvia Soska, ladies.
Again, I'm joined by my employees. They work for you. You literally could have just told them you have to come in so I can interview for YouTube, right? Like
this is just the hints that he doesn't act, that he's not actually in charge in any way, and that he's like a figurehead or so he's a puppet or like a.
He tries to make everything bigger than it is, and it comes off as corny.
Also, why are you interviewing in the warehouse? Like, they went down to Texas to hang out in the warehouse. You couldn't even
you
think
you would have a nice hotel or something, because
I was gonna say hotel, but then I didn't want the implications.
No, but that's what you would have. You would have your film crew already there in the hotel. You're setting up the camera, getting the lights right. You tell them, hey,
again, I don't want the implication of Eric July in the
you put the do not
with cameras.
Do not disturb sign on the door.
What if he's living out of the warehouse, Tony? You got
look how they're looking at him. Look at how they're looking at each other.
Yeah, you're on the clock, coming for work. Today and do an interview. Yeah, it's so weird. Is he not the boss?
Look how she's sitting. The one that he's interested. Yeah, her.
To be fair,
look
the
at her
Soskas
posture.
do that to any male. It's like they always any male they see, they have to love to bum them somehow.
And Eric's looking right at her, and she's looking right at him.
It's all like a movie, but instead of beating up him, they're beating up his wallet.
They totally had a three-way. Isn't it three-way?
Like, motherfucker, another salary. Make us the lore master.
Make us the lore master. Now we're right nice on 4.
Yeah.
Who's the whore master now? Who's the whore master now?
Yeah. No safe word for you, motherfucker. You know?
Which one do you think pegs him?
They're like
this one's horse.
The uglier one.
Yeah. That's how you guys do.
Oh my God, we're so good. Thanks for having us, boss.
Again, how are you
Here
guys
we
doing? Like you didn't just see them like 3 minutes ago.
That's the uglier one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She's got that little like thing. I don't know. Like she doesn't.
Weird eyebrows, man.
More Morticia Adams eyebrows.
These aren't SJWs at all, guys. They don't even dress like them. No.
Thank you, boss.
No, thanks for you guys for being here. I'm glad you guys kind of see us, how we operate, obviously, out here. But Yaira,
I'm glad you guys see how we. They're not.
How we operate. Look at all the boxes behind them.
First off, I don't think it's necessary for the writers of anything to like go to the warehouse to see how they operate. Did you give them a tour, Eric? Like this is where we put the boxes. This is the forklift. Like beep beep beep. Like see, it goes up and down, and then we even got the one that leans forward and back. Like, fuck.
#1, that has been massive, and I want to, just for the sake of the audience, we'll take it back to sort of day one.
Yeah.
Before we get to talking about the story and everything for Yaira, because you do so much for us, being our lore masters as well. But it didn't always start that way. So obviously, I met you guys through some work that you guys did with another company.
It didn't always start this way. Let's talk about how I was love bombed and tricked into this.
What was that cut though? Like, it sounded like he was saying something, and then they cut.
But it didn't always start that way. So obviously, I met you guys through some work that you guys did with another company.
Yes, sir.
So it was like some work that you did.
Probably
Like,
'cause
like
he
you said, Marvel.
He named the name. He named the name. I met you through blah blah blah, and then it's like, oh yeah, don't put that.
Marvel, Black Widow, yeah.
Or it could have been like a casual person's name, you know, just a regular person.
No, I think it was
Jim.
Marvel.
Maybe, yeah.
Met you through Pagan Mingle.
He's like, I
On
met you
OnlyFans.
back pages. Remember back pages? Oh,
On
shit.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Story that I love so
the
much.
base
You
I'm
got
Right.
taste, boss. You
Yes.
got taste.
It was a story. It was a story that I enjoyed so much. And
How was that fun? Like, I don't understand people. Am I the weird one? Like,
No.
I enjoyed Black Widow. like, funny, like, is there like something I'm missing that it was funny that
Girls-
you enjoyed the comic that they wrote?
I say
What-
girls in love with you laugh at stuff even if it's not funny.
True. Yes.
He laughed too.
They
It's like,
pretend to laugh. No.
I don't
They
understand.
pretend to laugh if they're interested. Yeah.
They're catering to his ego. Thank
That's
you,
why no
boss.
girls laugh
if
at
I,
that.
if I said a
Boss.
normal thing, if I was talking to a woman, and I was like, and then I went on the bus and she started laughing for no reason, I'm like, and now we're done.
Fucking
No, that's how you know you're in. It's like, yeah,
In,
to go
Right.
places.
we can bang, but we can smash, but we're not. This is not serious.
gonna
You're
hold
not a
a-
serious person. What do it, Sturgis? You're not a serious person. You're
You're not a
laughing at me
serious
to say
person,
normal
boy.
things.
I reached out to you guys when I started Rippaverse. I created this character. I reached out to you guys. I had no idea if you were going to say yes to this project. No idea. We're
Really?
going to give it a shot. Maybe, maybe not. It won't hurt.
What happened to all the other stuff, Eric? The last time you told the story, you reviewed their comic. They reached out to you. You got a free copy of the comic signed by them. You've been in contact with them the whole time. You've been going back and forth with them, messaging them and DMing them for years. Then you asked them to do this project, which you said in the other video that you had them in mind for the project when you started. But now the story's different. Is your wife listening this time? She in the warehouse off screen?
She got the gun aimed right at his head.
It's like, when did you meet them heifers? It's like, baby, they was working at Marvel. That's the name of a strip club, isn't it? I'll go look that fucking shit up.
My feelings if they say no, but I got to give it a shot because I love this story and this is a character that is right up their alley. So I pitched it to you guys, and I want to know what was going through you guys' mind. Was there any hesitation?
Okay, again, I don't know if I'm retarded because I always err on the side that I could be retarded, right? But they wrote the story. How did you pitch them the story that they wrote?
See what
They
it
wrote
is
Deborah.
there's this
You
blonde
pitch them
woman.
anything. Yeah, you just like, hey, I got this blonde chick that she sweats ice. You want to do this comic? You can do whatever you want with it. That's
You're my main
is that how you
character on
pitched
the
it?
card.
How dare you, Tony? How dare you hold Eric July accountable for the words that he uses as if he understands them? How dare you, Tony?
It's just like he's saying. It doesn't make any sense.
He
It's
doesn't
just
know what he's
stupid.
he doesn't know what
Exactly,
he's
Chris
talking about.
Bacon. Yeah. This whole interview is pointless. Everything they've already said everything we heard. It's done.
Rippaverse done before it began. Yeah, now, you're retarded, Tony, but you're also correct.
There you go.
Hey,
You're out of line, but
next
you're right.
time I get called
Sometimes it takes a
to
little bit of autism.
next time I get called to HR at my work, I'm gonna be like, "This is an exclusive interview, isn't it?"
An exclusive HR interview.
No,
Hey,
this is a
Were you like, no? It's like, God, this is just another gig. Like, what was going through you guys' mind when
It's
you
another
first
gig, yes.
learned
Tell
out
me you like me.
about
Tell
the
me you
Rippaverse?
like me. Tell me
Yeah.
you like
Also,
me.
you
Yes,
really
that's
should
what he's
ask this-
saying.
Not just that, but you're their boss. Could you imagine bringing your employees in? Like when I offered you that job, what were you thinking? Were you thinking, "Oh, this guy's so fantastic. He's great. I really wasn't going to do it," because the future of you at this company is going to hinge on the way you answer this
Yeah.
question. So, what were you thinking when I offered you the
Imagine
job?
Imagine that, Tony. Hey, Richard, let me ask you something. Remember when you were broke and you needed a job and you came in here with your last pair of clean clothes and interviewed and I gave it to you? What'd you think about me? Like, you know?
What were you thinking in that instance when I could have crushed your life and put you
Yeah.
back on the street homeless?
I had
Oh,
like
no,
two other
boss, I
people
was
that
listening.
were probably more qualified than you, but I hired you. What did you?
First, because you guys got to see it launch. It wasn't like we
Yeah.
had talked about the
Mhm.
Rippaverse before it launched. You guys got to see it launch organically. So
Yeah.
So, I'm to believe that Eric July, who has been in contact with the Soskas for years, they're friends. By his own words, they were friends for years and years. They are comic book writers who have wrote both for Marvel and independently. Eric July decides he's going to do a comic book universe, and at no point Did he ever say, "Hey guys, you got any advice for me? I'm going to launch this comic book. Could I, spitball something off you? Can I throw an idea off you? Let me know what you think about this." At no point, you just went radio silence on them before the Rippaverse launch. I don't believe that for an instant. Okay, makes no sense. That'd be like me, who I am friendly with. People like Jimmy Reyes, EVS, and all them, for suddenly stop talking to everyone in CG before launching my book, and I'm like, you guys, you got to see it launch from the outside because I didn't say shit. No one would believe that. Everyone would be like, Tony, this is retarded. Why would you even do that? Like, even if he did do that, why the would he do that? When he had access to people who work in the industry, I'm not gonna ask them.
It's stupid, yeah.
They're busy people. I'm not gonna bother them. Fucking shit is that? Who popped it? Father hostage. So we're all here.
Father hostage.
Just need to rip off for all the uglies. Be here. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, I can't
We
wait.
got to see it as a fan, and it was really cool. And it was funny because Jen saw Yaira and she was like, I want to work for the company. And then when you did it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be us. What? And like ever since you wrote that other story, you were so incredibly supportive. And what really stood out was
ever since we wrote that other story. What other story?
You name
the
names.
Ripping off the dick story? Is that the other story?
That must be it.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what they wrote before Yaira.
Wow. Oh, you mean that shoulder hair lover fan fiction? Yeah.
Also, who sees Yaira goes, that's the one I want to write for. I'm gonna write that one.
But look at it. Look at Eric's eye contact, though, man. I wish you had that.
Yes.
John Madden, like the lineup, him and Sylvia. It's like, yo.
See that them eyes go here.
Yo, that, and then why is she wearing since Katie's here, what do you think that she's wearing nothing for her legs for Eric, while her sister came more
the long
conservative?
Dress, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, what are you reading from a female perspective between Sylvia and Eric July?
Their body posture. Well, she's comfortable, nonchalant. Yeah, it's
I don't want
a
my
look
boss to
of
get me like that.
comfortability, which says a lot.
Enrique says, "Get you a boss that looks at you the way Ripper looks at the slutty Soska." No, because my boss is a dude, and if he's looking at me like that, we got problems.
Is there even a slutty Soska though? Like that's like.
Well, there has to be. We just like we said, there's an ugly one. One always has to be more whatever. There's a sluttier one. There's a smarter one. There's a fatter
There's
one.
a bluer Sky.
You know what I noticed? They're sitting higher than him. Look at him. He's in the corner, like all short.
Oh yeah.
In
And
the
they're
cup
like
chair.
towering over
He's in a
him.
smaller chair.
Like that's not good feng shui if you're like in a business type, meeting or whatever
Doesn't look
HR
good.
meeting we're watching right here.
Yeah, how come they got the comfortable chairs? Eric the boss got a foldable wrestling chair.
Oh, I thought he was
He
on
got
a
the wrestling
crate.
steel chair.
I thought he was on a crate.
Yo, Rich, get the tables, man.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm seeing though? This thing in the back, they got a either a sheet or something to project the Yaira on it. That means that video of Chuck Dixon where they were projecting the image, that was in the warehouse too, probably.
Yeah.
They see everything in the warehouse.
I'm telling you, the way she's talking, more extended, like she's showing Eric all the work. You know what I'm saying? Yo, something ain't right, man. I'm telling you, we need
Now
to
I'm
make
wondering if the music video was in the warehouse too.
Probably.
100%. 100% it was. It was just like a green screen and a guy spinning them around.
Yo,
You
what
put them
was
on Lazy Susan and just spin them around, and then
Yeah.
you know what we need, man? If
Lazy Susan.
someone could remix that Usher song, "These Are My Confessions" with Eric telling Sylvia.
That would be good.
I thought you were gonna go with "I Got It Bad."
Oh, you got it, man.
It's not
I
like
got
you're
it.
just a fair weather fan. Like you know it inside and out. So when you get a compliment from you, you know it's pretty legit. So this
he knows it inside and out.
Oh, look at
Look at that
that.
shit. Look at that
Look at
shit
that.
eating grin.
He
Look at
just-
But again,
Those
they're talking about
compliments.
that other thing that they wrote, and the other thing that they wrote is the nympho nun whore sisters rip off dicks comic. Like,
Oh,
I thought they met Black Widow and they're just talking about he knows Marvel inside and out.
oh,
no, they
oh.
said that other thing that we wrote. Because
Right.
they're talking about when he contacted them for the job, the other thing that they had wrote, he was real supportive for.
He's just a fan of See No Evil too.
Hey,
He's a fan of
Character
compliments.
was pretty legit.
We became friends, and I never thought that we'd be working for you, Bob.
Yeah.
You're
Look at
so
that.
cool, and we love everything that you say about
Ugh.
comic books.
Yeah.
And then we really wanted ISOM 1 to do well,
Look at
and
that.
then, you know,
We became they became friends, right? And then he didn't like talk to them at all
Oh,
about launching comic books until after he launched this.
We have you right where we want you.
What's up, Jesse?
Yo, why are we watching 3 mental hospital patients that escape? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. That's a Soska's and Eric, isn't it?
In the warehouse, yeah.
Oh,
They pulled
well,
up.
you know what? It's still accurate. It's still an accurate description.
but dude, notice how Jen talks like she's not interested, just work. But her sister Sylvia, dog, I'm telling you, we might need an 8K camera. There might be some shoulder hair on her shirt, right?
One of those little
it really.
ultraviolet lights.
You got a super chat too, Tony.
Rich.
Listen, all I'm saying is don't turn on the blue light in the fucking warehouse, okay?
It
did
really
okay.
did well.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And I didn't want to be that guy. I did notice Yaira, and I was
What,
like,
that
"Ooh,
guy?
a female character. I
I don't want to be
wonder if
that
we'll have
guy.
a female writer."
Yeah, and
Corny
then
and split.
Maybe.
you told us your pitch for the Rippaverse and where ISOM's powers came from, and it was something that was like,
Like
Wow.
Granddaddy.
I had never seen it done before, and it was
Look at that.
Where's
Jesus, his powers come from Jesus.
Hey,
My
very
granddaddy.
personal.
Bible man did it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can relate to where you take your story from.
Mhm.
I'm trying to be
That's
careful.
another
I'm
clue
trying.
that
I am
That's
trying
I'm
to
gonna be
be
so
careful, but
careful.
I found that so
that
inspiring.
NDA
I was
joke
like,
is not
wow,
funny.
he hit on something.
Oh my god, guys, I have to be so careful. NDA.
It will never be funny ever. It has
Hey,
never
funny.
have been. It never will
Hey.
be.
I think she fell for it when Eric said, "You don't need a condom with all this shoulder hair."
Give him all the stink
Oh.
face like Rikishi. Yeah.
God.
What were you saying, Rich?
No, I was gonna say, I hope he does get his powers from Jesus, so we get the second coming. So Jesus just comes back to Earth for salvation and to sue Eric. That'd be amazing.
True. And on top of that, it will be an ISOM 4 and the Soskas are writing it. Look at the irony. Satan is writing about somebody who has powers from Jesus.
Yeah, but look, Sylvia never takes her eyes away from Eric, and we've seen Eric smile more with her than his own wife, man.
Ooh.
And like all her talk is like the mouth is always open, fully wide towards Eric. Like
She's ready for him.
This is
ready,
like good
though.
cop, bad cop, but they're both good cops and just giving them compliments.
and
And possibly more.
Sylvia gave Eric more.
All right. Come on, guys. I want to learn all this exclusive knowledge from the Soskas here.
Yo, Tony, are you willing to donate Sylvia like a lint roller or shoulder hair roller?
I solved the love triangle. The one sister loves Eric. The other sister loves the other sister.
Oh,
So it is a
Oh.
You're
straight.
saying Sylvia likes
Oh.
Eric. Eric likes Jen, but Jen likes Sylvia.
No.
No. Sylvia
No,
likes
no.
Eric, and Jen likes the money.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, like look at those. Let's make another video eyes she's got right now.
She's like, we got two
Wow,
more
what a
comics to
face.
get us.
Yo,
money."
this
Why
is
is she giving her
worse.
sister fuck me eyes? That's
Yo,
Exactly.
Yo,
Like
this is worse than some soap operas.
According to the quartering, they're lesbians. So,
he should know. He should know he's got gaydar.
yeah.
The quartering, dude.
She's ugly as sin. Like, seriously.
Oh, come on.
She is the definition of road hard and worn out, dude.
Oh,
Damn, you guys are so fucking mean. I disavow all of this.
Put away wet.
Damn.
Like they hung her up to dry afterwards.
Hey Tony,
Oh.
you think they have a voodoo doll of a frog? Just put needles in
Probably.
it.
That's why his
Two of
his
them.
back
Two
hurts.
frogs.
Oh, your back hurts,
Two
Tony.
Two frogs,
Oh.
yeah. One for EBS, one for Frog.
One's a robot frog, and then one's
Tony
a...
is talking.
Maybe a third
soft.
one for Joe Froggo. Who knows?
Oh shoot!
Tony's
Oh
talking.
shit. After the Soskas, we're gonna get Dakuman. It's gonna be in there.
I see nothing. I know
shit.
nothing.
Samurai says she's looking in her mind. She's thinking, "I'm gonna vomit in this bitch's throat so hard."
Oh, God.
6 degrees of
God.
Soska.
Oh, my theory was that Eric would pay Jen to not be in the bed with him. You know what I'm saying? So he gets just Sylvia.
Eric paid her to
Pike
be like,
says
just leave.
neither of them like Eric. It's entirely Machiavellian, love bombing their way to gain full control.
I
That
can
could
believe
be.
that.
Well,
Sylvia's
I
in.
don't know if you
Look
heard
at-
this, Father Hostage, but Eric said he's not writing Isom after Isom 3. That
Oh,
Isom
yeah.
3 is the last one he's writing.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh yeah, he's
But he's
going
gonna
to
write something else.
Soska's are writing it.
I don't think so. I think you know what I think. Someone. It's not my idea. I didn't come up with this theory, but when I seen it, it made sense. He said it's somebody who knows the character better than anyone else. I think Carol Brown, the ghostwriter of Isom, is going to write Isom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoever said that is a very
writing him
whoever
all
said
along,
that's
yeah.
very smart man.
That makes sense.
But also a virgin.
I think
The Stamp Play sisters are passing each other around. Ew.
I think Andrew's gonna write Isom 4, and there's gonna be a scene where Isom's like, Tony, I know we know each other.
I know you're reading.
But
If Eric did that with Mohammed, he would have a fatwa on him and with Minecraft already. I hate on people who do that with religion. Yeah. Pro
no,
Jesus is pro Jesus.
I had that idea when I was editing the clip of like, because he was saying like it's someone who knows it so well that's like, oh, it's the ghostwriter who already wrote the previous 2 books. And
Was
I
it you
like,
that said that?
Yeah, it was in the group chat. The comment said it too, but I said in the group chat first.
There you go.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was like
I have to
was
check
like
the
that.
timestamps on that to see who said it first.
If they announced, well, considering I said it while I was editing the video and then the clip came out after. But no, if it's announced for Isom 4 that the Carolyn, right?
Yeah. No, not Carolyn.
Yeah.
Carolyn is the
Carol Brown.
Carol Brown is the ghostwriter.
I get him.
Carolyn is the social media
I get
manager.
I get him confused. But if that's the name, then it's like, oh, then 100% Ghostwriter for 1 and 2 confirmed. Like, come on.
I think, man, when we see that remember that Kim Kardashian tape with Ray J? When that Eric and Sylvia drop, Tony, you're gonna have to review that as well.
That'll have to be on the members only side of YouTube. Reviewing the.
I just see Tony yelling. That ain't how you ride it, Eric. That's not how you do it, Eric.
Do it.
That's not how you do it, Eric.
Hey,
Put your back into it, Eric.
LG's talking shit, so I just called him a bitch in chat.
Yo, LG,
Talking shit where? Where's he talking shit?
LG's it.
Are you sure it's actually
Well,
LG
on,
and not just someone using the LG picture?
It's on Sturgis' channel.
Oh, okay.